Hello everyone, I'm Bets Golden. Thank you so much for joining me. I recently put together this layout in which I had a whole bunch of pictures of one event, and I did not necessarily want to create a ton of layouts to feature each of these pictures. So I decided to do one layout and use some memory protectors called flip flaps on this. I've seen these called other things through other companies, but as I completed the layout, I thought, this is probably something that you guys would like to see how to do it. It's not super hard. So I'm going to walk through this other layout that I'm doing today and show you how to incorporate these into your scrapbook so you don't have to have 10 pages for one event. And this particular event was Creativation in 2020. And so I always like to take a lot of pictures of that event, and I just decided to put them here, and then I did my journaling piece on the back over here. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you what I have created so far so you can see, and then we'll go ahead and add those in. This is the layout that I've created so far. It is 2020. We always do a game night. So if you are at home right now and you don't necessarily can go out or feel comfortable going out, look around your house for things to incorporate into your scrapbook. We always do a game night, so I was like, I wonder if I have any score cards or, something to keep score on. And so I found these different kind of scorecards. So I decided to incorporate this into my layout. So this is the bottom piece that I have here. And I am using these called flip flops. They're by Close to My Heart. I have the link provided for you. And they come with like 12 pieces, and 6 of them have them across the top, and then there's 6 that are down the bottom. Now, they're 4x6, and a lot of people get hung up on, well, what if I don't have a 4x6 photo? I don't even print 4x6 photos anymore. Well, what you do with that is you create a little teeny tiny mini page to put in each of your photo flips. I'm going to show you how to use the ones that flip up, because the ones that you can open up are relatively more simple to use. There's just an extra step in this one you want to keep in mind. So what I did to create this was I went through and cut down my pictures, and then I placed them on some pattern paper, and I found some more scorecards, and I put these on my picture on the scorecards. And the scorecards are super thin, so depending on what kind of substrate you're using, you may need to thicken it up. And to thicken it up, I just simply glued the front and back together. But what I did was, since this is flipping up, I had to make sure that this was upside down and compared to this. Okay, so you see how this looks like this, and if I were to go like this would be upside down. That's because when it flips up, it's going to be right side up. So that's what you want to keep in mind when you are using any kind of flaps. So all you're going to do is you're just simply going to place this into your flap, making sure that you pay attention to where your adhesive is. Mine is on this side, so I need to make sure that this is here because I'm going to do the cover here. And I just use little teeny tiny playing cards that I picked up at my local craft store, the paper collage, to embellish on this. And for me, the pictures are kind of like the entire story. So I did my title along the top and the bottom. However, if you noticed on my other layout, I actually did the title on the flip it. So you can do it either or. All right, so from here, what you want to do is you want to line up your page, your flip it on here. So you can like stack these puppies up and get as many on here as your little heart desires. I'm going to have to rotate this just a little bit. I want my Jim Rummy scoreboard to show through, and I kind of want to hide the 2020. I want that to be a little surprise for when it is entirely flipped over. So I'm just going to line it up carefully like so. And it's nice because they're clear so you can see through it. So here's the first one, or the last one I should say, and then boom, we flip it up and that's what we see. And then for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and carefully line it up over that piece. And then we will have a complete layout with all of our pictures, and we didn't have to create a ton of pages. All right, so there we go. And it's clear, you can't even tell, you know, really that it's attached there. And it just flips up like so. And now I'm able to have 7 pictures on a layout, and the layout is still super cute. So just something to keep in mind as you are scrapbooking, and you know, you may have like 20-25 pictures for one event, and you're like, I don't want to come up with 25 layouts. Use a memory protector flip flap or flip it. And then let me show you another way that you can, another idea on this. So on this one, I put the title just right here on top of this flip it, because there's a nice white space for it. And then whereas on this one, I just created the title on the top, so it's seen pretty much in the down here. So it's seen pretty much as you flip over. You can still see the bottom is, where's that one, and you flipped over, it's gone. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you do so. Any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Until next time, I'm Beth Golden. Happy crafting.